Yesterday, we reported right here on Countdown that Twitter's new safety procedures might entice potential buyers to make a move. And when we say safety, trying to get rid of the trolls and the evil people out there, the horribles, the threatening people.
Deplorables.
Now we're hearing that another company could be gaining interest in the Twitterverse. Charlie Gasparino here to explain.
Well,
this intraday chart is all over the map here.
Yeah, I know. What's interesting about Twitter, you know, if you were following Countdown for the last I would say last week, we've been teeing up Twitter a lot about how there's going to be renewed takeover speculation on them in the new year. Yesterday, they basically came out with these new terms of services where they're going to get rid of more trolls. And by the way, I used those terms of services. You know, I got rid of 3 trolls in the last 24 hours. 3 of them been suspended.
Cleaning up Twitter.
Yeah, I'm doing
Sheriff Charlie Gasparino.
I'm doing Jack a favor so he can, Jack Dorsey, so he can sell at a higher multiple. And now we're hearing like other, you know, BTIG, as you know, our friends over there, they came out with a report today where they upgraded it. And one of the reasons why they upgraded it, I didn't see this explicitly stated, but they know it's takeover bait at some point. I still think the stock has to go down. BTIG talked about, as we talked about Disney yesterday being a potential takeover, BTIG was talking now about Google as well. Same names keep coming up. So that's where we are with Twitter.
They think that somehow Donald Trump gets more people to engage because they want to see what he has to say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
They're still not making the money.
Well, they got to get rid of the trolls because a lot of people, like, we have to do it, but a lot of people just don't want to, you know, be harassed by some guy with an egg, you know, calling his mother names. So I think that's the issue. The other thing is, so I backed out. Okay, Disney wants to buy Twitter. What else does Disney want to do? Now, here's interesting. I've been talking, really interesting. I've been talking with media executives. I actually talked to some people at AT&T over the weekend while I was at the Super Bowl game. A lot of big senior corporate executives from AT&T were at the Super Bowl. And they keep hearing that Disney is eyeing a major purchase, not just Twitter. Twitter is clearly on the list of eyeing, but they're talking about Netflix, or some, I always say Netscape. I worked at the Wall Street Journal when they became public, 1995.
Netflix hit an all-time high today.
And also possibly to retain distribution. So it's interesting how the media world is basically combining, right? It's merging together, and new powers. In the old days, it was Time Warner, AOL, right? And that deal blew up. Now we have the potential of a battle between AT&T, if they can get the Time Warner deal done, for the cable, not the cable side, but the content side, and Disney if they do a transformational deal like buy Netflix. And that's what AT&T is worried about. They're going to go toe-to-toe with them on transformational deals.
ESPN's down for the count. Why not have ESPN buy Twitter? They're already streaming all kinds of sports out there.
Now, I was at the Super Bowl. I spoke with some ESPN executives.
That's twice you've said you were at the Super Bowl. Yeah, I was there, too.
And by the way, I was at the commissioner's dinner, and I sat in the box, and I went to the
I was eating Skittles.
I was in the exclusive part, the exclusive tailgate party where all the owners go, and I saw our boss there, Mr. Murdoch. Yeah. But in any event, and I saw Vince Vaughn too. And I saw Shaq.
Okay, keep going.
But anyway, I spoke with some people at ESPN, and they were like trying to dismiss Twitter as a potential buy for Disney, because ESPN owns Disney. But, you know, when you talk to other media executives, they say it's perfect.